the point is, Sarah McBride is not the one pushing this issue. The whole thing started because of one Congresswoman, Nancy Mace, the Republican from South Carolina, where things must be running so smoothly that she can devote all her energy to this.
I'm going to fight like hell for women and girls to keep men out of women's private spaces, to include bathrooms, restrooms, locker rooms, changing rooms, you name it. You are not welcome.
If being a feminist makes me an extremist or a bigot or a monster, I am totally here for it.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Come at me, bro. Or bros in this case.
I don't love her bigotry there, but I do respect her dedication to getting her steps in. I listen to podcasts, but bullying your coworkers is also a choice. Honestly, transphobic Cruella DeVille's logic might backfire here, because all of her drama, ironically, is affirming Sarah McBride's gender. There is nothing that defines the female experience more than starting a new job and a woman at work just decides she hates you. And Nancy Mace really seems to hate Sarah McBride. It's like it's her full-time job.
In just 72 hours on X, Representative Nancy Mace has posted about trans women in bathrooms more than 325 times.
What the 325 tweets? How can anyone else even use the bathroom when Mace is on the toilet tweeting all day? Oh my God. Jesus. I have never hated anything so much that I had to buy a new data plan. That is way too much tweeting. Even Elon Musk is like, have you considered joining Blue Sky? She's not just posting on the internet, she's posting on the walls.
South Carolina Congresswoman Nancy Mace hanging signs for biological women on restrooms.
Your tax dollars paid for this. But hey, she's getting a lot of attention for her bullshit politics. And even if it's pissing off a lot of people, you know who would not be happy with Nancy Mace right now? 2021 Nancy Mace.
Back in 2021, she said, I strongly support LGBTQ rights and equality. No one should be discriminated against. I have friends and family that identify as LGBTQ. Having been around gay, lesbian, and transgender people has informed my opinion over my lifetime.
Wonder what changed. I guess the biggest transition was Nancy Mace wanting to identify as the center of attention. Here's how you know that this is all performative. Well, first, the performance. Ta-da! And also, here's what she claims the problem is.
I'm not going to stand for a man, if someone with a penis is in the women's locker room, that's not okay. I know how vulnerable women and girls are in private spaces.
Yes, of course. You just want to protect women from hypothetical predators. That would play a lot better if you weren't trying to get actual predators into the highest levels of government. RFK, Matt Gaetz. If Donald Trump nominated Bill Cosby, Nancy Mace would be walking in circles in an ugly 80s sweater, eating a pudding cup. Bottom line, shit like this.
Men are not allowed in women's spaces, period, full stop, end of story.
Would land a lot harder if you weren't rolling with the guy whose attitude about women's spaces is this.
I'll go backstage before a show.
Yes.
And everyone's getting dressed and ready and everything else. And, no men are anywhere. And I'm allowed to go in because I'm the owner of the pageant, and therefore I'm inspecting it.
Yeah.